Such a lovely morning. Time to go fishing. A radioactive fish? No way! A stone hoe? Bruh, what happened to EarthMC?
What we do here is go back.
So recently, there's been a wave of old players who've been appealing and getting unbanned after doing things that used to never even get thought of as having a possibility of being unban worthy. These started under the admin corrupted Grieg and have continued under the admin Kikimore. This begs the question, why? Well, the answer is not perfectly clear, but what is clear is that the changing in heart stems from Fix. Fix has shared that players who have been banned over 1,000 days, he simply can't hold a grudge against for that long. Breaking rules on his server, and after a fair appeal and discussion about future expectations on rule compliance, he is fine with unbanning. He also stated that throughout the years, we've developed a culture of almost never issuing unbans, so he was wanting to change that since the server has been running for so long now. Although I do agree with the statement and sentiment that it is good to unban players after a while, I think as with most things, it needs to be a case-by-case basis, and I assume staff is treating it like that. Of course, case-by-case basis things will bring issues and have cracks, but things that were not bad in real life and have not severely affected the game, like hack in the queue and get caught by Linkeron, probably should be unbannable after a while, because we do grow as people. With that being said, I understand staff will almost certainly not reverse their decisions in some of the already decided cases, which is why I feel the need to create a PSA for current and future players to avoid certain people.
Do not diddle kids, it's no good diddling kids.
So you're excited?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
From our control room, I'm watching our sting suddenly take an unexpected and potentially dangerous turn. And what he doesn't know is that I have all the transcripts of his sordid conversations with Minor. What was on the agenda tonight?
Just lonely, I don't have anybody, and need somebody to talk to.
You knew she was teen, she told you.
He gathers up all his belongings and heads to the door, apparently thinking the worst is over.
Oh my God! Put your hands up! No! Put your hands up!
An officer shoots him with a taser gun. Only one probe stays attached, so the taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground.
Please help me! Oh, dear God! Dear God!
The loudest commotion about the unbanned situation started with a player named Future Lemon, mostly known for playing Nova. He was notorious for being a sex pest, and some even accused him of being a pedophile, which got him banned from numerous EMC discords. Sadly, his degenerate friends would defend him against others that would call out his behavior. In-game and in Discord, he would hold high positions of power and has been accused of using it to talk to girls in his nation and get them to send nudes. On top of that, he was known to be part of a doxing group called Accordo, where he had a hidden chat of doxes of different players that he would use against his enemies like blackmail. And for those reasons, that is why I consider him a community cancer.
Anglos, we call him. We must get back together. The Namos called us a weenie. We must attack. Hurry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, Master. I know we're the same person, but we love talking to ourselves, don't we?
Sly Prince, the infamous name connected to alting, second only to Govey, was somehow unbanned recently. He has been known for having tons of alts and sharing accounts with other players. He was also one of the leaders of the doxing group Accordo, where his friends would use his alt accounts to dox people. My thoughts on this is, I understand that alting is only a gameplay issue and does not affect real life, but the amount of alting on a large scale is game ruining, let alone the doxing is also really problematic, and that's why I consider Sly to be a community cancer.
Such a lovely day, isn't it? I'm about to get coronated. So many different people to thank in my speech. I'm so excited to share this with them.
One day later.
Now that I'm king, I must figure out who I need to dox first. So many good choices. So much information we have as a group. Don't know who to decide.
Mine Hero. Somehow, Mine Hero is actually not the worst on this list, which is impressive for him, so congrats. He was one of the leaders of the doxing group of Accordo and ended up getting banned back in 2022 when Warrior all of a sudden banned almost all of Accordo out of nowhere. A lot of the bans were done a bit in secret, but he was banned for 1.2, similar to his past ban when Sly was duping. Similar to the others on this list, he has always been a super toxic human, so this is why I would consider him a community cancer.
On February 16, 2022, moderators were dispatched to the EarthMC Postal Service facility in response to a report of a man being unruly with staff and using racial slurs.
Let's calm down a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. All right.
Are you like...
No.
Are you sure? Because you didn't pick up on this socially whatsoever.
Okay.
Talking to you respectfully. This is how I talk. How many times do I gotta say that to you heads? Literally.
I'm sorry?
I'm done talking to you. I already told my story. Press the button or we cannot serve you.
Okay, why are we going this route? Why are you saying you're not going to talk to me? I'm trying to get
Can
you...
I call the state cops on you guys? Look at how illegal this is. I'm going to charge all of you in court for this illegal driving. Literally. Get the out of my way already.
Well, you're
literally.
Yeah.
Bye, you're going to jail. I'm going to court. You know what that means, worker? You're going straight to prison. You'll get the subpoena tomorrow morning. They're smiling and laughing.
Samisol. Samisol has been banned a few times and always has been mostly gameplay stuff, but is known for mass alting and in general being super toxic. On top of that, he also was banned for doxing one time. I highly suggest avoiding him as he is a community cancer.
And got community noted about how it's literally just doxing, which is not only against Twitter terms but illegal.
So you may be wondering, why did these players get unbanned and why are they most likely not going to get rebanned? Well, it's because the evidence is now so old, so a lot of it won't hold up because they're just screenshot. And sadly, a lot of the evidence has gotten lost in the big Discord abyss. But it's good to forgive people, so hopefully they've changed. I doubt they have, personally, with how extreme they are. But you never know. With doing research for this video, some have brought up the fact that EMC is a small business for Fix, and longtime players do help the value of the server, especially ones that have shown their undying support. And it was interesting to find out that actually during Grieg's administration that Fix actually asked to unban Future Element back then too. We do have to ask the question then, is this the reason why some of these players got unbanned? No, I don't think they paid their way to get unbanned, but they will bring value to the server. Now, of course, value is good for the server, but when it comes at the cost of doxing or game-ruining toxicity, it does make you question why Fix even unbanned them in the first place.
Dude, Fix your fucking server, man.
And finally, we need to take a closer look at how far Fix's greed has got. At some point in the last 2 years, a reversal has happened on whether or not you're able to trade premium. If you're able to trade premium, that means you're able to spend money in real life and then be able to buy gold, because then you're just trading your real life money to the server and buy gold. It's a similar thing with crates. And now with the addition of eggs, it is essentially showing that the server is approving this aspect. Now, I do understand that the server needs to make money, but I do remember that staff would give ideas on how the server can make money without creating pay to get ahead options. But gold does get you ahead. It's similar to real life, how money gets you ahead.
And last but not least, I saw this message from someone who's never played EarthMC talking about EarthMC, and this was their thoughts.
I genuinely don't understand. The place is a miserable toxic shithole full of angry sub-beta basement dwellers who just try to dox people constantly from what I can tell, which is weird as fuck. Why ever be there at all? I'm just not meant to understand, I guess. And I was in a conversation with someone who doesn't understand why we're all addicted to the game while also extremely hating it at the same time.
Speaking of hating, here's a few honorable mentions of people to avoid when playing EarthMC.
Anyway.
Thank you. Anything you'd like to say to the audience before we go?
Well, not necessarily to the audience, but to the folks at
EarthMC.
In the words of the great Ed Murrow, good night and good luck, mother.
Dave Letterman, everybody. We'll be right back with the Strokes.